see how evil a person can be. Evil spirit.
Hey. We talk about superheroes in the city of Jackson, but I got them extraordinary superheroes. Them heroes that go deep down in the underground, in the taverns, in the darkness of the city. I've got my family on the couch today, Operation Good Foundation, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Hold on, I ain't got nobody on the camera. Hold on, let me see. There we go. All right, we're gonna start out with Mr. G, and then we're gonna Mr. G bring them around. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Gino Womack. I'm a servant with Operation Good.
My name is Tim Finch. I'm also a servant with Operation Good.
You got Cleveland Colbert, a.k.a. Bozo, also a servant with Operation Good.
Oh, I gotta put your face on that. Put my other king on there. Oh man, let me get him on here.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. All right, Mr. G, we're gonna start with you. When you say a servant, where does that come from?
Well, we look at ourselves as being servant to the people of the community, you know. We're servants of our Father. We just do what is necessary to uplift and heal our people, you know. So we don't like to do titles and all this stuff, because if servant was good enough for Jesus Christ, it's good enough for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be nothing more, nothing less.
All right, I'm the gentleman to your right. What does servant look like to you, sir?
Like bro say, you know, if Jesus could be titled a servant, who am I to be more than a servant? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? We here first off to serve God, serve our Lord. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we also we believe in serving the people, man, serving our community, because we didn't have those kind of services when we were growing up. You know, only thing we had was our grandmas in church. You know, and that backhand, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know, so we just serve the community because we've been blessed with a second chance. Most of us been blessed with a second chance. You know what I'm saying? We were them same at-risk people.
Okay, Mr. I don't want to call you out your name, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself again.
Cleveland Colbert, a.k.a. Bozo.
Mr. Bozo, what does a second chance look like, sir, for Operation Good Foundation?
Ooh, boy, everybody deserves a second chance, and we trying to get the whole community, well, I ain't gonna say the community, I'm gonna say the city, the whole city that need a second chance, the opportunity to get a second chance and make it better than the first chance.
How? For those of us who don't know about Operation Good, because you guys kind of move, y'all had those invisible buttons on. Y'all kind of move, kind of stealth-wise. Share some things with us, Mr. G, that Operation Good represents in our community. And then I'll let the other two servants chime in on that too as well.
Well, one, you know, we're working hard to try to reduce a lot of the sensitive violence around the city. That's our main cause. But in the process of doing so, we realized that stopping.
Keep on going. He late.
Okay, stopping the violent situation is one thing, but if you don't heal the problem that led to the violent situation, it's going to repeat itself. So we start digging deeper into each incident and realizing the immediate root cause, and we start to work on those issues. And so we come up with different things where we realize that the environment that our generation living in had a lot to do with their mindset. So we started doing different things to try to change the environment. We realized a lot of our youth in high risk come from single family homes with a struggling mother, right? So we tried to help shore up that mother to take some of the pressure off of her, so she won't apply it on to her young man in her household, who, as we all know, we don't want to see mama cry, right?
No, we don't.
Exactly. So mama cry, we finna gonna make it shake. And that's what a lot of things lead to. And so what we did, we went in to try to shore up these households. So in essence, we do many things to help heal our people because, you know, the transfer of trauma is real and it passed on from generation to generation. So we never had a chance to heal from those traumas. So we work hard to try to help heal our people from those traumas so that we can not only get out of these violent situations, these impoverished situations, but be whole again.
Huh. All right, go ahead. Anybody else want to chime in on that?
Yeah, but you know, and then the thing about OG, as you know, as we call it around the building, we meet people where they are.
That's powerful.
You know, like we came over the years, but probably since 2015 we've been doing this. 14.
Yeah.
We learned that you have to put yourself in other people's shoes. No matter what you think they got going on, you have to meet them where they are, and they more receptive when you meet them where they are. When we have to deal with young guys, if it's 10 young guys out there with switches on their rifle, get what? We pulling up at their house where they got their rifles in, because the first thing, it shows them, well, they not scared of us. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. We're going to get the fear factor out the way. You know what I'm saying? Let them know we're not afraid, because hey, been there, done that. But when we meet them where they are, man, they listen. You know what I'm saying? They have more respect for us when we come to them, instead of, hey, meet us over here in a part of town where they really not comfortable. You know, and when you from across the tracks, as we say, the ghetto, the poverty line, below the poverty line, this the only place you feel comfortable after so long. But OG, we that outlet, you know what I'm saying? And we try to ask these citizens, like, we don't judge them, we ask them what happened, what made you like this? You know, because something made you like this, like bro said. We don't know what kind of trauma most of these people, we just see them with our naked eye, but we don't know their story. And, you know, we judge them off of just looking, but we have to get their story, you know what I'm saying, to really understand why they do the stuff they do, why they think and move a certain way. Because all of us wasn't afforded the same opportunity. You know, and that opportunity don't mean just job, financial-wise. I mean, it can be family-wise. Some of us had people in our household that taught us right. Some of us had people in our household that taught us to go down that wrong road. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a kid that he's been raised to do wrong his entire life.
You said raised
to do wrong. Out the womb. Right? As a kid, his mom, we got kids every day where the kid is not the problem.
It's
It's
the
the
It's the adult.
The adult. Because they're not a parent, you're right.
adult.
It's the adult.
adults around the child.
Exactly. And they had these kids so confused because they come out to us and other people and get that good message, that good fruitful thought and you know, knowledge. But when they go home, guess what? They going right back. Mama wants you to go rob this dude so she can get high. You know what I'm saying? We got mamas that send their kids to do this stuff, man.
Real tough.
Send their little daughters around here with these grown men so she can have some money and get high, man. We didn't experience that. And it makes us very stronger because, man, it take a grown man to know these situations and not act on them the way you want to act on them.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah, and that's what, you know, that's the difference between us and everybody else. We care, man.
Okay.
We care.
Okay. Mr. Bozo, any chime back on that? You guys have on the website, and if I'm not mistaken, it's www.operationgood.com.
OperationGoodMS.com.
OperationGoodMS.com. I want to encourage our viewing audience and our listeners, please take your time, because we're always hollering about this going on, that going on. Well, if you got your eyes on the ground and you're listening with your eyes and not talking about a crisis, why don't you give Operation Good an opportunity to come out and demonstrate the love, the compassion, and the passion? Mr. Bozo, on you all's website, you got, I guess, a disclaimer, a mantra. It says, it takes a ripple to make a wave. So I'm gonna let you start that off. Then we'll go around the room. My OG over there's laughing. Maybe I should let him go first. OG, go. OG, go right ahead on that.
Big bro, he that's his slogan.
What?
Whose slogan is that?
He been telling us this from day one. Like, the ripple gonna make the wave. And the wave is what we gonna ride. You know what I'm saying? But just think about it. You can't have a wave without a ripple. It's impossible.
No kind of way.
It's impossible to get a wave. You got that ripple got to start it off. And like bro always say, we are the ripple. You know what I'm saying? We are the ripple. The people gonna be the wave, but we just got to get it started. And that's our, man, that's our slogan from day one. That was bruh slogan from day one. And we've been, honestly, that's what we've been doing, man. We've been causing a ripple so the city of Jackson could be the wave, man. Right. And we didn't had a little, along the way, you know, you had that old devil gonna stand up and
Supposed to.
yeah,
Make it rough.
yeah. If he ain't standing up, you ain't doing nothing.
We don't know where he is.
And we ain't doing nothing if he ain't standing up.
Mr. Bozo, what is your take on it takes a ripple to make a wave?
Well, like bro said, that's the truth. That's the honor God truth right there. In order to get it flowing, you gotta have somebody to get it flowing. So we started the flow. And like they said, you either jump on the bus. If you get in the way, we still coming. Ain't no stopping. We gonna have it done plenty of time. They try to put that wall up there. We just go to the tank.
That's
Bring the tank on through.
So let me ask you this: what has been the draw for you being with the team? What draws you to Operation Good?
Well, you know, I've been into the funeral business, you know, dealing with that. So when I moved to South Jackson, he's not here with us, but Mr. Henry, he always tell boys, come on, join Operation Good. I ain't know nothing about Operation Good, Operation nothing. All I knew about operating was a car. But so I got to South Jackson and came on. So I had other organizations trying to get me to come on board, but Operation Good took my boy. I got my cousin, he was with him. So what I did when I got here, I just sat back and observed about what they were telling me while I was hearing about how they operate. So once I seen that, I started coming around. And then, you know, we might have a situation. I'm there before anybody. Calling, I'm alerting them what's going on. So they seen that I was like this. It was accepted like the family. And ever since then, cause it wasn't for Operation Good. If anybody know Bozo, it wasn't for Operation Good did made me do a whole U-turn. A whole U-turn. And I thank you for that.
That's wonderful that you actually was able to just talk about what Operation Good has done for you personally. And I know it's done a lot of good things for the citizens in the city of Jackson. I'm very interested in finding out what is the proximity of the area that you cover. Is it just South Jackson, North Jackson, West Jackson, or is it the whole city? What is the proximity of the area you cover of Operation Good?
Well, when we first started, we had a 42 block radius in South Jackson. But throughout the years, you know, if we get a call here, just start off as a call, get a call, we'll go to this side. But now, as the Lord gonna bless us now, we still got our 42 block radius, but we also gonna have some more area add around, which is the boundary of the South Jackson. And we still looking to expand throughout the whole entire city.
So let me ask Operation Good, what type of situations and how do people go about communicating with you all when they need some assistance, when they need some confidence, when they need some demonstration, when they need some passion and some love?
Call the number. We got several servants and ambassadors. Give them a call, and most of the guys come from the streets. So when people need us, like somebody gonna know one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody gonna know one of the guys just from the past. You know, but hey, they call, they go on Facebook, whatever. Just all you gotta do is get in touch. Somebody come to check on you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come to check on you. Like Man, I recall a situation where we had missing kids.
You had to go get them.
And we wasn't sitting around waiting on JPD to do Amber Alerts and all this when we know where these kids at. You know, we go get them. We go and get them babies, man. That's one thing about them babies and them elders.
You know, don't play.
We ain't gonna play about them. Like, you know, we gonna do for the whole city whatever we can and whatever need to be done. But when it comes to those babies, man, and them elders, hey, we gonna cut up a little bit. Yeah, we gonna cut up by them babies and them elders, man. We, you know, we gonna do it the right way, but we gonna cut up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pull out our resources. You know, we got friends too. You know, but yeah, you know, man, and like Bozo said, man, Operation Good is not only. Well, I can speak for me. Help the community. It helped me.
Tell us about it.
When I first got with this guy, I was one of them. when me and him first ran across, I was one of these same guys. And you know, we just talking about like 10 years ago, like 15, you know, 2013, 14. So, fresh out of prison, you know what I'm saying? Gangbanger. Hey, it's up there. You know what I'm saying? Every day, this is what it is. But when I met this brother, man, that's a strong brother, man. He really cared about his brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? When I say brothers and sisters, let's not get it twisted. Brothers and sisters don't mean black community. Everybody who's oppressed, that's who he called brothers and sisters. The oppressed people around our city. It don't matter if they white, black, Mexican, whatever. If they oppressed, he gonna call them brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. We don't got no color code. Like the city of Jackson, we know it's 85% black, but guess what? We gonna help any and everybody. All the people they sent from the hospital, they be white. And guess what they tell them to come to? We ain't never talked about
who they tell them to come say?
Operation Good Foundation on McDowell. We had a guy the other day come down there. He said, I see the Operation Good sign. I know what they did on McDowell. They told him what they did. Said if they leave the hospital, the dude in the wheelchair told him. They pushed him out the hospital, told him about Operation Good Foundation. But they sent him there, and we don't turn them around.
Mr. G, what's the contact number and what's the location and the hours for Operation Good Foundation? Excuse me, y'all run 24 hours?
What?
25 hours, 8 days a week?
Exactly. We have a 769-610-8296. That's our office number, but it goes out to the staff, then it disseminate out to the guys on the block, moving the street, and so we got a way people can call us. But like these brothers said, people kind of have this relationship with everybody on the staff, and that's the beauty of the staff. God created everybody. Got their own niche of the population they deal with in the city of Jackson from over the years, and so everybody got their group. So it don't matter who you is, what it is, they gonna know one of these brothers and sisters, and they gonna call them, and we gonna jump on them, you know. And that's what we try to do. As far as location, we worked South Jackson because it was the most impoverished. It was the most turned back on, and the people there was the most at risk, and so we chose South Jackson. It was a story of one of the guys was working at the Baptist Hospital, and there was an elderly lady that worked there with him, and she used to be late for work every night because she run out of gas on 55 coming from South Jackson, and so it was just breaking my heart hearing the story every night. So I just told him, ask that lady why do I need to fill her car with gas so she can start running out of gas? And he said she'll take that, but she can't stop at a store in South Jackson because she was scared to get robbed, and she run out of gas every night. When he told me that, and she told me that, like he said, we ain't with there with our elderly, so we like, oh no, we going to South Jackson. So we went to South Jackson just for that reason, so that our elderly people can sit out in the yard, barbecue, play with their grandbaby, get gas at the store, you know, stuff of that nature. And that was our driving point. But since that time, you know, whenever someone called for any situation, regardless of what part of the city it's in, we're gonna try to tend to it, especially if it's gonna be some ongoing violence behind it. We're gonna get heavily involved with it.
Which brings me to this. We got a big event. Well, every event is a big day over at Operation Good. Every day that you guys open the doors, taking phone calls, loving on community, being visible, and I still say y'all invisible. Man, they are not out here wanting to, they're not out here having to be on TV and on the radio and all. And I'm just humbled that you all took time out of a busy schedule to come in and show some love with Community Connections Conversation. This coming on the 23rd, Visionaries Initiative Incorporated, free community giveaway, August the 23rd, Jackson, Mississippi. Looks like you got World Vision, you got Operation Good Foundation, and I can't see this other. What's this third one, Mr. G? It's a look.
Baptist Convention. The other, it's like a Baptist convention.
Okay, all right. And this is going to take place this is a Black Men United, and it's just not to black men. It's across color lines.
Right.
Okay, this is going to be at 2889 Terry Road, Jackson, Mississippi, 39212, the old Roses parking lot, Saturday, 8/23, starting at 10 a.m. until serving underprivileged communities nationwide. Mr. Bozo, can you kind of give me a little insight of what we should expect for this particular Loving Fest experience?
Well, we fast. Just like they said with like you would say with a famous person coming to town, he gonna bring the city out. You know, when we do an event or anything, you know, it bring the city out, not to brag, but it bring the city out. It do bring it, cause see, one thing about it, like you said, it's a giveaway. Not your sale, not no giveaway. So one thing about everything that we do it from the heart. And the only thing you gotta do, you pull up, you're gonna get accommodated. It's a giveaway.
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 Mr. G, what do you expect from the community? What should we do to participate and to lift what you all are already doing each and every day, especially with this opportunity to experience the free giveaway and get a chance to be touched by? I'm encouraging, if you've never met the grown folks at Operation Good, and when I say grown folks, because they have some next ones up. You guys got some, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds included on the team? Come out and meet some grown folks that's loving on the city from the heart. So, Mr. G, what can community do to be more engaged with the event that you all have coming up, sir?
I mean, we would love for the community to come out and just, pour into our impoverished population, those who are in need. We just did one of these in May. It was storming, raining. I mean, it was storming, but we had over 1,000 people come through and get stuff from the giveaway, and they just go to show you the need for our community when people come out in a storming rain the way they did. And what was so loving about it, these guys and girls who love to help stood out in that rain for 4, 5, 6 hours and got drenched helping the people. And what we be trying to show with these events is love. We're going back to the ripple in the wave. That ripple is a ripple of love, right? If you make a strong ripple of love, it'll wave throughout the city, and that's what we anticipate. And we want everybody to come in as a part of that wave to help spread that love throughout the community of South Jackson. I mean, like I said, South Jackson the most impoverished, the most forgotten, and I believe that it's going to take us to build it back up, and that's why we do these events there to help those in that community. Because if you ever been to South Jackson, we don't have anything to offer, period, And so we try to do different things in the area just to keep the love flowing, just to keep the people tuned in to life. Outside of that, it's despair, right? And so we try to remove that despair by doing these different events. So we love for you to come out. We love for everybody in the room to come out because, it's a beautiful thing to see, It's a beautiful thing to see.
All right. Anything you want to chime in on?
Yeah, just the community support, like you said earlier, man. Sometimes just come hold the door for people.
Just hold the door.
Yeah, just come out and just experience it. And I'm telling you, I volunteer out north off Northside Drive with the Hopeful community.
Okay.
But when you do stuff in South Jackson, man, it's different.
It's got a different flavor
Man, it's
to
a
it.
whole like the people, like you know. I'm not saying who needs what and who don't need
Right.
what. It ain't my job. But South Jackson, it's never a question if these people need this. When they pull up, you know, whatever we give it away,
Right.
they need it.
Non-judgmental,
Yeah,
no
they
blaming
need
and no shaming.
No blaming and no shame.
Just a lot of lifting.
A lot of lifting, a lot of love, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So when you come to support and you come to volunteer, we don't need you coming to run nothing.
Exactly.
we got plenty of leaders.
How they dress. We'll need all that.
Right. Leave that at the house.
They just up here cause it's free, and we don't need
Yeah,
all
we
that.
don't care. That's the purpose of giving away free
That's why I
stuff.
say it's a giveaway.
Come get it.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right.
But you have people that
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their mission. That's them demons
Yeah, man.
looking like humans.
Right up on you.
Hey, we need them demons to show up so we can shine the light on them. Yeah. So we want to invite you all to please get up off the couch, do some work. And you hear, if they didn't ask you to bring anything, they just said show up. Just show up. Just show up. Leave the blaming and shaming and being judgmental at the house. Free community giveaway, August 23rd, Jackson, Mississippi, at the Old Roses parking lot. It's a safe environment because Operation Good don't play. They move with love. They move with compassion, empathetic and sympathetic. So you're in a safe environment. This is going to start at 10 a.m. and you all are going to run to about how long, Mr. G?
Everything gone.
Everything.
Till everything is gone. Till everything is gone. Mr. G told me that I had an hour, but I missed the first 30 minutes. We was on technical difficulties. He said, I still got 1 hour, so we got about 30 minutes. Mr. G, anything? We got 5 minutes left. Mr. G, anything you'd like to share with the community that we can be more engaged with you all as far as support, resources? We don't call it donate. We call it investments. What can we do to invest more into what Operation Good Foundation has going on in South Jackson throughout the city of Jackson?
You know, I think it's a bad misunderstanding about like what we do with the community, and I just like to clear it up. One is we all know that in situation, the people of the city, they gonna respond better to someone who been where they been.
That's true.
Come from where they
Truth.
come from, and that's kind of what we try to do with Operation Good. And a lot of time, it be many, so many situations that y'all be seeing on news break or on the news that don't even happen. That don't even happen. Y'all don't know nothing about it because it get knocked out the park, right?
Get squashed.
It gets squashed. But yet, it's not seen. So since it's not seen, people don't think that it happened. You feel what I'm saying? But these things goes on every single solitary day, and I wish that the community, the people, just understand that it's gonna take us to help us. It's gonna take us to save us, right? And we got to stop falling back and relying on, I call them slave catchers, law enforcement, you know what I'm saying?
Slave catchers.
And things of that nature to resolve the issues of our people when it's us who can only help us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I grew up in the old school where if you did something on the end of the street, you got your ass beat all the way from there to the house.
To the house.
Then you got your ass whooped at the house.
Right.
Then grandma came over and beat your ass for embarrassing the family. That's gone. That black family structure gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take that family structure to rebuild and save our people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we can't do that if everybody, kind of like you said earlier, everybody, going back and forth at one another instead of just let's go together up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something I'd like to share with. And as far as if you know something going on, you know something to get out of hand, please call us. You know what I'm talking about? We monitor social media, but it's be so much going on social media that others see things. Just let us know, because we want to resolve everything. Conflict resolution is what we call it. Our people do not done got in this mindset when it comes to a conflict. The very first thing they do is shoot.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't have understanding on how to resolve that conflict. So what we try to do is bring that resolution to conflict in a peaceful manner. Because a lot of times, we done seen many times, people don't want to be in no shootout. They don't want to pull that trigger. They just do it because they feel like they ain't got no option. But when we dare offering these resolutions in a peaceful manner, they be begging for us to be there more than anybody wanting us to be there. So I think that when people realize these things going on, just reach out. Like bro said, we don't mind going to the bando with the loaded switches and guns, because we do it all the time, you know what I'm saying? So let's just, I think, all just work together and let's clean up our city, let's help our city, and it's going to take us to save us.
Community, you being challenged, especially my Facebook warriors and my Instagram warriors. You guys are watching, we seeing, we looking. Let's prevent somebody from losing their life. Let's prevent continuing the trauma in our own communities. Let's be more adult about what we see so that we can continue to bring our babies up in the city. Like you said, the good old ass whooping didn't hurt nobody, made me a better person.
Amen.
So if we can't put our hands on people physically, let's put our arms around them.
Amen.
Let's put our arms around them. OG, anything I'm gonna call you, are you older than Mr. G?
Nah.
Okay, so that's OOG. Let me get this right.
Big brother.
That's Big Bro.
Yeah.
All right, anything that you want to challenge the community on how we can be more active and more engaged with Operation Good?
Just, you know, when you see something, say something.
See something,
You ain't
say
gotta go to
something.
the police. I understand our history with law enforcement, and we are not the police. You know, we have certain officers that care about their community.
Right,
It's
right.
like
We need
do
that.
That we can deal with, and they deal with us because they understand that. We have to understand also, a lot of these kids, they don't need prison right now. They just need help. Some of them need prison now. If we ain't gonna lie, some of them need to be sentenced to 30, 40 years. But we got some of these kids out here that really, jail ain't the answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said it like that.
And we need the city and the government, the powers that be in the city to understand it. Let's use let's get some resources like Pearl and Madison got. Some of these federal funds to implement programs in our impoverished communities. You know, we ain't got nothing. Well, they got EBT and HUD, that's it.
Right.
And selling your blood and
Yeah,
plasma.
selling your plasma. That's all the programs they got in the impoverished community, bro,
Wow.
to make for money. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something for these kids who graduate school. You know, some of our kids are good. We got kids that actually graduated from high school with good grades. But once they graduated, guess what? Oh, well, that's it. Hey, that's the end of that story. You know, what's next? We don't give them, you know, they don't have no insight on life and responsibilities, you know. So I ask the community, when you see a guy, like you said, sometimes, just put your arm around. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You can change a person's life with 3 words, man.
What's those 3 words?
I love you.
Powerful.
You know?
Powerful.
And mean it.
I see Mr. G watching this phone. I'm finna get him out of here. Bozo, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute to close us out, sir.
You said 1 minute, like that's our motto. It don't take nothing but a second to save a life.
Wow.
I'm glad you said 1 minute.
Wow. We've got our, go ahead. That's
1
it?
second. I just saved your life.
Hey, we've got some extraordinary superheroes that's in our city. They're over on McDowell Road. Mr. G, give them one more time that location and a telephone number so we can flood the building this week, sir, and be there on the 23rd.
Okay. Well, our office is at 1350 West McDowell Road in South Jackson. The event will be at the Old Rose parking lot on Terry Road in South Jackson. So we're asking everyone to come out. We're trying to make it festive, and we're trying to just bring that love. We just ask everybody in the city to, like you said, throw your arms around somebody and love on them. And let's change the narrative of our city. Everybody want to talk about how violent Jackson is, how bad Jackson is. It just much crime go on around us that nobody talk about. You see what I'm saying? So let's change the narrative for our city. When people don't look at 82% black population can thrive and survive, right? We can do it. I know we can do it. So let's work together and like I said before, help us, save us. For sure.
Powerful. Hey, we got these extraordinary superheroes. I'm gonna get them up out of here for Mr. G. Look at his phone. He being nice with me. I looked at my phone now, partner. It's time to roll about. So we want to thank you all. We look forward to getting you guys back in about 3 months so we can really dive deep into what Operation Good offers. You guys got a plethora. Is that right, Coach? Did I say that right? Plethora? Okay, I've been working on the word for a year. They got a plethora. They got a plethora of our love at Operation Good Foundation. You guys have a great day. Once again, thank you all for being patient with us, and we look forward to making everything that we do in the city a success, and you are a superhero wherever your feet are planted. Be sure to tap in. We'll be going right into about 11:15 with Ms. Michelle Way for your credit repair, your credit profile, and a whole lot of other things to get your confidence up. Don't let your bank account be your dry account. I got somebody who's going to sit on the couch and share some information to get your butt up off the couch and do some work. You guys have a safe day today. All right. You got it back up and right. Man, this my man.
Who do the credit repair?
Oh, let me introduce. This is